Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Faceless Void will enforce your will upon the battlefield today.
Miz and Ryu and Jing are going to make their way over now, and they might get caught out here in this Mars IO. You'd probably rather go for the IO if you can, but either way, you should have enough damage with the shackles out. They've got plenty of control here for Enryu, as he does get a nice God's Rebuke, but it won't matter. First blood to go the way. Still going to have to run though, Tims. He does land the shackles, but with Jing right behind him, surely he is going to be okay though. Never mind. Ether Shock is there, and Jing, he only had tangos for regen.
Yeah, not quite enough burst healing coming through from the IO. And that's the time finding that farm. And again, they just can't pin him down with levels up now.
Avatar getting caught out again, it seems like, as this time Jing will be there again to help, but it's not going to matter. Tims with the Ether Shock level 1. Back top lane. There might be another fight to break out as Jackie's moved in. Two-man Chrono immediately up as they'll try to aim down the IO. Jing completely out of mana, still going to be able to relocate though, but he can't get the tether off. He can't get the tether off. Relocate's going to be cancelled anyway, and that should be 2 to drop, as they will get Enryu down, and eventually with the overgrowth they'll be able to secure the IO. The great setup.
So the Kai is coming through. Again, with an IO, you don't need too much on the Storm to really get the ball rolling in.
They'll find Scrim. Not the biggest kill, but it's something here for OB Neon, and Avatar I'm sure will be very... Asta still trying to push that top tier 1, but now the overgrowth comes in. Schem looking to set up. Do they have a Hex? Do they have a Shackle? Not quite, as Enryu does move his own way in, and now with the relocate, they might try to force the fight, as Tims will be targeted on the Shaman, but a great Hex out onto the Storm, as Enryu, he'll drop in the Mars. They have no way of protecting, and now with Jackie here, they'll even find a second.
Watch on Bata. Ooh.
Oh, that's a great tornado from Yopaj, as Avatar mode's going to keep going, but Tims is around to help. So they do have Jing around to boot. Yopaj, he'll drop the EMP, and now the Hex is out. Fiend's Grip being committed onto Tims. Just get rid of the Shaman. But now the Deafening Blast, Yopaj still going to run his way out as FBZ will move his way in. A Bang will be targeted here on this Bane, and eventually will drop as they are unable to save. He'll go for a zip out. Tims, though, does have the blink up. And who do you want to aim first? Looks like they might have to settle for the IO, and they will. Hex is there. That'll be Jing to drop. Nice easy pick off there for FBZ. No Aegis up, but who the hell cares? Boom Esports. They haven't fought in a long time, so they just want to move in as the BKB is out now. Jackie does avoid the spear, and now the Chrono. He's caught the Storm, but the Fiend's Grip. Is there a Bang? Gonna put a stop to all the damage coming in through that Chrono as they do focus down Jackie, but now the overgrowth into the Chaos Meteor. It's a lot of damage out. Avatar, he's still alive, but Tims will keep holding him down on that Storm as he tries to zip away. In the meantime, they've got FBZ on the Razor, so maybe OB Neon can keep fighting. They will lose the IO, as Avatar's going to move back in now on the Storm, but another big Shackles out onto the Anti-Mage Disaster. Needs to blink out, needs to get back to the fountain, and Boomies. But they're still going to knock the front door down. Asta, gotta be careful. Enryu, gonna move in. Fiend's Grip out on the Invoker. Maybe they can start with Japoy, but no, the BKB's there. Arena, it's caught nobody, and now the overgrowth comes in. Skim, he caught every single hero as they completely bash up Asta. He can't move. He couldn't even move out. They got the IO, and they probably have Enryu to boot. He is trying to run, but there is no running. Japoy will chase him down with the Deafening Blast, and eventually, in the tree line, they will be able to catch him. What do you do? A Bang will hand the tip over. 3 for now. Get this wing going. They don't really have many biomax right now on OB Neon as FBZ's going to run right into him. Enryu, he'll try to go after the Void, but the BKB's there. They cannot lock him down. In the meantime, Schem may go down, but now the Chrono into the Cataclysm is out. Asta, he'll be relocated out of there by Jing, but the rest of the team is just stuck as they've moved back in. Jackie, he does actually go down to the Void. It's not a bad kill here for OB Neon as they're going to keep trying, but Overgrowth is there by Schem now and Asta. Smoke is not broken, but they see the wards down. Tims, they'll break the smoke. FBZ will be targeted. They'll force the BKB out, and they found the Shaman. That's a great start here for OB Neon. It's now the Chrono. It's only core 1, and with the Fiend's Grip, they can't follow up. The IO relocate is there to boot. So a Bang's gonna drop, but they lost the Shaman as he has brought back, but now Enryu. He came back into the team fight. Asta trying to back out of there, but they can't. Or maybe they can. He does blink away, moving back in, but he's gone. Oh boy, Asta does end up dropping. He's got no buyback available. Now the secondary life for the Storm is gone. And they call the GG. A nice attempt for OB Neon, but it's not quite good enough here, John.
I mean, they had a really tough game. They close out with the AM on draft.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
And Scrim may get first spotted if they can move in for the shackles. Avatar mode, great body blocks out with the orb drawn, and now with the tag team, they should have plenty of damage for this Abaddon kill. So Phonic Shield is...
You can't really run up, use the Remnant, use the Vortex by level 3, so it can be a little bit more passive, but you can farm pretty well here.
Look at the aggression right now into this Bloodseeker. John Jackie basically just needs one more dagger. He'll throw it out, one more right click will do it, and he's got it. Not something you...
lane, but you should still end up finding a little bit of room here for Avatar mode to build up.
Oh, nice pick up there onto Scrim bot lane. Enryu and Jing make... Absolutely. I mean, Asta, he's a great AM player. As much as I hate the hero, John, he's doing a fantastic job. As bot lane once again, Scrim.
Could Shikuchi about here?
They're gonna try. There's a swarm out. Avatar gonna try and back himself out with a very nice phase shift, but Yopaj, he'll go for the dive in. It's gonna cost him his own life, but it won't matter. It's well worth it. He'll leave the puck on... We'll have a look at the top lane. Asta's being chased down now by FBZ. Tips were coming out towards FBZ earlier from Asta, but it does seem like the Sanking's having a great time. As now a Bang is going to get caught out. Like I said, John, if you're
faster than Vanguard into Battle Fury disassembly, they are making moves by.
Yeah, ruptures out on Jackie. They're going to try and move in onto that PA, but Yopaj has rotated just in the nick of time to try and fight back, because the snowball is going to be there. Even an orb to come through from the puck as the Dream Coil has been dropped. Still the PA surviving. We'll try and fight back. They finally take him down, but they'll lose Henry as Yopaj. He's going to keep going. Jing almost dropping, but not quite.
Nah, it definitely feels like an MKB game. You do want to focus in onto that PA. It's going to be a massive issue. They are picking moves on bot. Heavy commitment here from Neon.
And even heavier for Boom Esports as they move back in onto Enryu, but the Shackles and Bloodright are going to be out on the Storm. And Serpentwall's even being dropped. Yopaj, though, he's still alive and will zip away. Still zipping around. He'll go back in on a Bang. He is not afraid at all. A double kill out for the Storm once again. As they wipe out 3.
Yeah, it's not quite enough burst, unfortunate there. Tim's going to be feeling pretty good, wasting a massive spell, and that could lead to a collapse.
Yeah, a Bang. He'll drop the wards. He'll try his best to turn something around as FBZ. Just going to channel the epicenter. Just try to get something done. But it's a great trade for OB Neon. They'll get the offlane tanking and they'll look for more now. Avatar mode has joined in with the Dream Coil available, but he'll chase down the Storm and break any smoke attempt. But they are going to see Asta very soon, and they're looking for an epicenter into a Burrow Strike. And it looks like this anti-mage has been caught out with the Vortex, but it's not enough yet. Asta is able to blink away, but Yopaj is still in the chase and will be able to finish off the job. No problem. Here from Jing, who does break it on himself. FBZ, though, quick blink away. Still the chase continues. Avatar mode is there with the Dream Coil, and Sentry is placed down into the Serpent Wards, and they should have plenty of damage. But now the turnaround is here. Yopaj is in again onto a Bang, onto Avatar mode. He'll just do it himself. Unstoppable here for the Storm as he's got Enryu on the Bloodseeker, and that'll be a 3-for-1. In fact, the chase is on for Tims. He'll chase down Jing here on this Tusk. See if he can set up for another. They'll have to eventually let the Tusk go. So they find the Sand King, John, but it'll kill his bot lane. Oh, they've got the Bloodseeker again. This time, though, they're going to try and fight back, but there's no fighting. I mean, Rod of Atos or not, Yopaj with the double damage is just pushing way too far ahead. With the Orchid and dive that deep. I think Boom are very happy with the way this game's gone. In fact, mid lane now, they've even got Avatar. You know in those pub games, John, when you have a Smurf and he plays Storm? This AM is keeping up quite nicely.
Yep, he's number 2 in net worth. Not a bad spot at all. It's just everyone else is lagging behind for that, although.
Wow. Oh, here we go again. He'll jump in by himself, but a snowball is going to be there back in onto the neutrals. Or no, it was the Storm. And it's all on him this game. They found another mid lane. They're running right into Jing. They will buy some time with the snowball, but it's only so much. Can they try to force a fight, though? Jackie may get silenced here, but they've already got the Tusk. Jackie just stands right behind, or rather in front of his team, and just takes it. It'll be Neon wrapping around, but it seems like they just want to avoid it. In fact, FBZ,
no.
he's going to find the puck and takes him down so easily. So Avatar gonna try and blink away, but which way do you blink? You'll go towards the left, but you blink right into the storm. His counter spell is gonna be perfectly timed, but it may not matter as they get the vortex into the Burrow Strike. Tips are out from Tim's.
It's a roughie. They
GG.
Yeah, they called. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Mike, you know, you said
I'm
it
not
from
gonna say I
draft.
was right.
You
I'm
said
not
it from draft, right? You're not gonna say it. You're not gonna say it. You're
You say it.
vindicated. All right. So.